Ladies and gentlemen, Madame et Monsieur, hello and welcome to the Eiffel Tower Stadium, where in just a few moments, around 9 minutes, we will be getting underway with Argentina and Colombia. It is the South American clash pertaining to match day 2 of the Ceci-Foot, the blind football tournament. Day number 5 of the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games, and they have been very, very special competitions thus far. In just a few moments, Argentina will be facing Colombia on this late Monday morning here in the French capital. Partly cloudy skies, comfortable conditions though, 21 degrees Celsius. Argentina coming from a goalless draw with Morocco on match day 1, vying for their first victory of the competition. Colombia coming from a historic triumph over Japan on their Paralympic debut, a 1-0 win courtesy of a golazo scored by Juan Perez. So right now it's Colombia versus Argentina, Los Cafeteros versus Los Murciélagos. It's Cumbia versus Tango, the South American battle, as both teams will be taking center stage. Here come Argentina, led by head coach Fernando Carrillo, the 51-year-old. In just a few moments, we will be going over the starting lineups, and here are the Colombians making their Paralympic debut. High expectations for the Colombians, for both teams really. The head coach for Colombia, Fernando Carrillo, said that they are going to play for the gold medal. Let's take a moment right now to appreciate and enjoy the Colombian and Argentine national anthems.
Mesdames et messieurs, si vous le pouvez, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne de l'Argentine.
Now, if you can, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Argentina.
Mesdames et messieurs, si vous le pouvez, veuillez rester debout pour l'hymne de la Colombie.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Colombia.
Oh,
Very special to see the Colombian and Argentine national anthems ringing loud and clear throughout the Eiffel Tower arena. You see Argentina on the right-hand side, led by head coach Antonio Figueroa. Fernando Carrillo is on the other side, in charge of Los Cafeteros. Let's introduce the starting lineups. This is how Argentina will be going into the matchup. Herman Mulek, Angel Deldo, Froyan Padilla, Maxi Espinillo, and Osvaldo Fernandez are the starting players. The same starting formation in relation to the game against Morocco. Darío Lencina, Nahuel Heredia, Jesus Merlos, Matias Oliveira, and Mario Rios will be the Argentine players starting in the dugout. We are talking about the three-time world champs. Titles in Rio in 2002, in Buenos Aires in 2006, and in Birmingham last year. They are the defending world champions. 4 Olympic medals, 2 silver and 2 bronze, yet to win gold. Can Paris be the city to do it? That is certainly the question being asked by these players right now. They certainly hope so. Let's introduce the Colombians, Los Cafeteros, making their Paralympic debut, coming from a historic win over Japan. Johan Ardilla, Alex Martinez, John Hernandez, John Gonzalez, blind footballs, Radamel Falcao, and Juan Perez, who scored the golazo against Japan, are the starting players. The same formation that started against the Japanese. John Gomez, Freddy Lopez, Jesus Lopez, Lido Coca, and Julian Jaramillo are the Colombians who will be starting on the bench. We're talking about the 4th best team at the World Championship in Birmingham last year. Runners-up at the Parapan in Santiago, Chile. 7 World Championship appearances for the Colombians. Yet to win a medal, though. They won the Grand Prix just a few months back. Both Colombian and Argentina supporters filling the Eiffel Tower bleachers that so far aren't quite as packed as we saw on match day 1. And here is the refereeing quartet. Jose Alfredo Martinez Ibarra is the main referee for Mexico, alongside Attila Balint from Romania, Rafael Surchek from Poland as well. And Carmelo Galvano is the 4th referee. Nice selfie moment there between Argentinians and Colombians. It's a South American battle, the South American clash. On one side, Argentina, on the other side, Colombia. Los Murciélagos versus Los Cafeteros. It's cumbia versus tango on this late Monday morning here in the French capital. The coin toss to determine who's going to get first possession. You see the captains and the goalkeepers there taking center stage. On the right-hand side, Angel Deldo and Herman Mulek from Argentina. On the left, Johan Ardilla. And Alex Martinez from Colombia. The announcer getting the fans going. Seems to be working. The energy here just incredible. The atmosphere really something else as we are gearing up and getting ready to go for the first half, the first chapter, as I like to say. The first 15 minutes of playing time. Fasten your seatbelts, everyone. It's expected to be a good one. Keeping in mind, in blind football, the field is divided into 3 thirds. In the middle third, that is where the coaches can communicate with the players. In the attacking third, that is the work of the guide. And then in the defensive third, the goalkeeper can talk to his teammates. Antonio Figueroa in charge of Argentina, alongside his assistants, Gustavo Aguirre, Ricardo de Monte, and Jose Jaime. Here's a tight frame of John Hernandez. And there is Fernando Carrillo, the 51-year-old manager, former Santander head coach, spearheading this Colombian side, making their Paralympic debut off a historic victory over Japan on match day 1. Juan Perez scored an absolute golazo to claim the 3 points for the South Americans. Can they pull off the upset against Argentina? The referee sounds the whistle and we are underway. Argentina to get us started with first possession. Right off the get-go there, a run from Roland Padilla trying to force his way through. He only got so far. The ball rolls out of bounds for a corner kick for Argentina on the left-hand side. First 15 seconds of this first half. Argentina started off their Paris campaign with a goalless draw against Morocco. Argentina finished the Paralympics in Tokyo as runners-up. Nice run from Fernandez. First shot of the match. It rolls out of bounds just to the left of Johan Ardia's goal. Nice acceleration there from Osvaldo Fernandez. He couldn't get the proper contact on the ball when he attempted the finish. Roland Padilla, team of the tournament at the 2018 World Championship in Madrid, playing out from the back. He's able to link up with the captain, Angel Deldo. He was able to recover. Fernandez once again accelerating. Lost track of the ball eventually. Here's some of the substitutes. Matias Oliveira and Nahuel Heredia, who of course could step in at any moment. In blind football, just to recap some of the rules, it's 5v5, 4 outfield players who are blind. The goalkeeper is sighted, but he cannot leave that small box around him. You see Ardia there, right there on the edge. Each team is allowed 4 team fouls in the half. Starting at the 5th, the opposing side gets a direct free kick from the 8-meter mark. That's how the Ceci foot works. Corner kick for Argentina once again, this time on the right-hand side with Espinillo and Fernandez. 2 players who have quite the haircut, I might say. Fernandez shifting direction, unable to get past Martinez, who boots it up the pitch. He's chasing the ball on that left flank. Espinillo recovers for Argentina in the middle third, trying to work his way inside. No foul there. Eventually, it's called. Things are heating up there between Gonzalez and Espinillo by the looks of it. Gonzalez saying he was bit by Maxi Espinillo, who's going to pick up the yellow card. This is a South American classic, a Copa America classic, really. The last time both sides met at the Copa America a few years back in 2022, Argentina demolished Colombia 4-0. Colombia had their revenge, though, at the Parapan in Santiago last November. A 1-0 win in the group stage, as Colombia finished with a silver medal. Argentina landed bronze. Brazil, of course, won it all. Brazil always a force to be reckoned with in blind football. A strong debut versus Turkey, 3-0 win on match day 1. Underway once again with Espinillo, trying to link up with Fernandez. Gonzalez was in the way. Ardilla placing the ball back into the middle third. If you listen closely, of course, you'll see that the ball has a bell inside to make sure that it rattles, and that way the players know exactly where the ball is. Gonzalez shifting direction, able to drive past Espinillo. Is he going to link up with Perez? Almost. The captain Deldo was there, ensuring his defensive diligence. Padilla recovers. Froilán Padilla, the experienced defender for Argentina. Nice run from Fernandez. He smashes the turf. Argentina have a dangerous set piece. The contact came in from John Gonzalez. The referee having a word with blind football's Radamel Falcão, in reference, of course, to Radamel Falcão. Remember him? He played at the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia for Colombia, former Monaco, Chelsea, Manchester United, Atletico Madrid player. There's Fernando Carrillo. And now Maxi Espinillo, who was denied a PK goal in the opening game against Morocco. He'll be looking to redeem himself right now as the Eiffel Tower arena is roaring ahead of the set piece. But then, of course, the fans are urged to quiet down. Any noise coming from the bleachers can really disrupt the flow of the game, because these players rely solely on sound to play the ceci-foot. Set piece for Argentina. A good chance right now to perhaps score their very first goal of the Paralympic Games. Ángel Deldo and Maxi Espinillo on the set piece. All of the outfield players for Colombia inside the area. There's the work being done by the Argentine guide, Guido Consoni, indicating where the right post is. Here's the left post now. And then just watch this. He's going to tell Maxi Espinillo where the center of the goal is. Yep, there it is. Sounds the whistle. Here's Espinillo. Sensational save. The rebound very much alive. Great save from Johan Ardilla to deny Espinillo the goal. There was a powerful shot there from Argentina's number 7. The low laser. Nice turn from Froilán Padilla. Espinillo is going to fight for it. He's in a tough position, though, surrounded by a number of Colombians. Pushing and shoving going on between Espinillo and Gonzalez. There were already some fireworks between them. Clean steal there. Gonzalez goes down. The contact came in from Fernandez. And here's a replay. Espinillo with a right-footed shot, forcing Ardilla to show his quick reflexes. Great elasticity as well from the Colombian goalkeeper. One team foul on each side. Keeping in mind, each team is allowed 4 team fouls before the direct free kick. It's a set piece for Colombia in the middle third on that left flank. Hernandez blocked by Espinillo. He gets a second touch. Juan Perez is going to try and make the most of it. Froilán Padilla able to get his body in the way. He had the final touch. Corner kick now for Colombia. Colombia at the top of this Group B with 3 points following their win over Japan. Both sides also met in the semifinal of the World Championship last year in August. Argentina won 3-1. Interception there from Fernandez, who's slicing his way through. He goes down. Just as he was about to find himself in a great position to take the shot, Hernandez brought him down. He was 1v1. Yellow card for the Colombian. Second yellow card of the match, the first for Colombia. Yeah, Fernandez was stripped there just in the nick of time. Argentina have another dangerous set piece. 2 team fouls now for Colombia, for los cafeteros. Fernandez seems to be healthy, thankfully back up on his feet, he's ready to go. Lovely fan shot here. There's a Moroccan jersey. French jerseys, Colombian jerseys. A very international crowd. That's how we like it. All the Colombian outfield players forming the wall. Ardilla making sure they're in the right place, closing down that near post. Angel Deldo and Maxi Espinillo are preparing to take the set piece. You see the 2 referees there communicating with the players. Attila Balint from Romania and Jose Alfredo Martinez Ibarra from Mexico. "10 minutes and 48 seconds remain till the end of the first half. Once again, Guido Consoni indicating where the right post is. Or rather, first the left post. And now the right post, if you're Argentina, of course. There's the whistle. Maxi Espinillo takes the shot and he almost scores. Lovely effort from Maxi Espinillo. Once again, a right-footed finish. Scraping the post just inches away from the frame. Nice angle there. Showing you the Sassi-Foot Arena not too long ago. This was the home of the beach volleyball tournament. One of the most sought out and desired venues here in Paris. This is certainly the place to be. From wherever you're watching us around the globe, we're certainly very, very happy to have you here with us on yet another very special Paralympic broadcast. Corner kick for Colombia. Here's Gonzalez working his way back. Able to connect with Perez. Cheeky there. Hernandez snatches it away from Espinillo, and then Fernandez snatches it away from Hernandez. He's running in the opposite direction. Gonzalez able to recover to get his body in the way. The through pass for Perez didn't quite find its target. There's a deflection. Maxi Espinillo bulldozes Hernandez into the grass. Maxi Espinillo always changing up the color of his hair. On match day 1, he had green hair versus Morocco. And now it's a shade of orange. Certainly illustrating his personality. Deldo throws his body in the way. Fernandez subsequently goes charging into Gonzalez, both players battling for the ball. It's a very physical game. This means a lot. The players on the field, Martinez trying to weave his way past a number of Argentines. Good steal there from Espinillo. Still going on the left-hand side in the middle third. Slicing his way through, he went down. No foul there. Here's Gonzalez now, past Espinillo. Past Fernandez, it's an excellent run. And now Fernandez looking to get the counterattack going for Argentina. The ref is identifying a foul. Colombia with 2 team fouls, Argentina with 1, with 8 minutes and 53 seconds left till the end of this first chapter. Gonzalez able to combine with Perez. This is the player, Juan Perez, who scored the golazo against Japan. From Piedecuesta in northeastern Colombia, lost his sight at the age of 12 and then became a blind footballer at 16. One of the star men set piece for Colombia. .8:17 on the clock. The ref making sure the Argentine players are in the correct position, not too close to where the free kick will be taken from. There's the whistle. Perez working his way inside. He attempted to shift direction. Still going. It's an excellent run. He pulls the trigger. Lands it on frame. A powerful shot from Juan Perez. Not good enough, though, to beat Herman Mulek. The Argentina, the goalkeeper, who had a number of great saves as well against Morocco on match day 1. Denying Zuhair Snijla on a number of occasions. Argentina win it back on that left-hand side with Deldo. It races forward. Ardia eventually claims it. Plays it quick and short to Gonzalez on that left-hand side. He's racing after the ball and he's able to get to it. It's a phenomenal run. Great hustle there from John Gonzalez, and then that's a clear foul, no question about it. A shove there on Fernandez. Another team foul for Colombia. Seven minutes and 23 seconds to go. We have played our way through the halfway point of this first half. No goals thus far. Argentina yet to find the back of the net at the Paralympic Games. Waxi Espinillo certainly hoping to redeem himself. He scored 7 goals in Tokyo. He was the top scorer for Argentina, behind only Snijla, who was the top scorer of the competition with 8. Timeout right now. Substitution, the first substitution of the game. Jesus Merlos, the number 5, is going to step into action. In for Fernandez, who's clapped off the pitch. Nice to see the fans in and around the Eiffel Tower Arena, recognizing the effort, the hustle of these players. Who are really giving it all on the field. Set piece for Argentina. Froyan Padilla, the 45-year-old experienced Argentine defender, to restart play. He lobs it up the field, trying to link up with Espinillo. He was in a dangerous position, though. Pressured by Ardilla, he couldn't quite produce a dangerous play. You see there the Colombian dugout led by Fernando Carrillo, as well as Nancy Fuquen, and the guide, Jonathan Ramirez. Let's enjoy a little bit of the timeout show. Not the halftime show, this is the timeout show. Fantastic performance there, as we are about to resume the first half with 7 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Colombia with 3 team fouls, right there on the edge of the 4 fouls allowed. Nice fan shots once again. Men and women, young and old, filling the Eiffel Tower Stadium bleachers. The ref making sure everything is okay with Gonzalez's mask. Ardilla is going to restart play for Colombia from their defensive third. Fernandez is healthy once again. He's going to step in for Merlos. Substitution for Argentina once again. Ardilla plays it short with Hernandez on the right-hand side to start the build-up of play from the back. He boots it up the field. It's a powerful pass, looking for Gonzalez on that left wing. Final touch from Fernandez. Corner kick for Colombia. There is Gonzalez to take the corner kick alongside Alex Martinez. Gonzalez scored the winner against China in the Grand Prix a few months back. He was the top scorer of the Copa America as well back in 2022. Yet to score at the Paralympic Games. Espinillo racing forward. Clashes into Hernandez. Gonzalez leading his way forward. He shifts direction. It's a sensational run. Able to force his way through. Here's Perez. Final touch off of Angel Deldo. He got his foot in the way just in the nick of time. It's a corner kick for Colombia on the right-hand side. 6 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Colombia and Argentina still goalless. Colombia at this point moving up to 4 points, still in first. Argentina moving forward to 2 points. There's the whistle. Perez trying to force his way through. He was successful on that attempt. Here's Fernandez charging forward. He's able to keep the ball into play. Sensational run from Fernandez. Great piece of skill from Osvaldo Fernandez, the 26-year-old midfielder. Argentina are trying again right now with Espinillo slicing his way through. Espinillo goes down. No foul on the play, just a goal kick for Colombia. Colombia have to be very, very careful with those team fouls. They are already at 3. 2 more, and Argentina will get the direct free kick from the 8-meter mark. Padilla places the ball in the middle third. Fernandez is going to put some pressure on Gonzalez. It worked, able to get his body in the way. The turn, though, not quite as successful. Fernandez with the offensive foul. It's Colombia's ball. Argentina have 4 Paralympic medals, 2 silver medals from Tokyo in 2020 and Athens in 2004, 2 bronze medals from Beijing 2008 and in Rio in 2016. In other words, yet to win the gold medal. Brazil have won every single edition of the Paralympic Games since flag football started being played way back in 2004 in Athens, Greece. Both Argentina and Colombia are looking to change that. 0-0 thus far between the South Americans. Fernandez sends the ball the other way. It's collected by Hernandez on that left flank. He now swings it all the way the other way off the board. Perez is going to fight for it. The Argentine captain, Deldo, able to place his body in the way. Froyan Padilla joins in on the action. German Mulek now boots it up the field. Unable to connect, though, with Maxi Espinillo. Less than 5 minutes remain. German Mulek places the ball back into motion. Espinillo working his way forward. Here's Espinillo. Able to find the shot in a tight space, in a tight pocket there. Off of Ardilla for a corner kick. Nice save from the Colombian goalkeeper. Espinillo and Ardilla came into contact there. Ouch. It looked a little painful if you asked me. On match day 3, Argentina will be facing Japan, a very anticipated match as well, while Colombia will be facing Morocco. Here's Espinillo trying to find room, trying to find an angle. He finds the shot. Didn't quite have the space for it, though. It flies wide to the left of Ardilla's goal. The Colombian goalkeeper is going to restart play. Here's Hernandez. He boots it up the field, almost able to connect with Perez. Juan Perez, who plays for Apadevi in the Brazilian league. A nice run here from Froyan Padilla. Running at Colombia, he pulls the trigger. Solid attempt there from the veteran. Now Perez goes down. Lost his mask. and I believe he is bleeding. Juan Perez scored Colombia's very first goal in the history of the Paralympic Games. That golazo against Japan on match day 1. He's from northeastern Colombia, from Piedecuesta. Lost his sight at the age of 12, became a blind footballer at 16.
Le joueur se relève déjà, on peut l'applaudir bien fort s'il vous plaît. Il y a un changement côté colombien à la sortie du numéro 10, moins de Nicolas Quintero. On peut applaudir bien fort, allez!
Substitution for Colombia, Lino Coca. Number 8 is going to step in. Perez, at least for the time being, unable to continue. Lino Coca, who did play a few minutes in the previous match as well. He's going to step in to try and be the super sub. The fans certainly excited that he's on the pitch. It's a set piece for Colombia, who have 3 team fouls. Argentina now at 2. All 4 of the Argentine outfield players inside the area, just ahead of Herman Mulek, closing down that near post. Lino Coca wide open on that far post. There's the work being done by the guide, Jonathan Ramirez, indicating to his men where the sticks are. There's the whistle. Here's John Gonzalez, blocked by Padilla. He might get a second chance here. Jonathan Ramirez, just to translate to our viewers, said arquero agachado, which means the goalkeeper was crouched down. So he's trying to describe the situation as best he can to the Colombian players. Corner kick for Colombia. They are still in the attacking third. There's Lino Coca. Gonzalez shifting direction, blocked. The Argentine defense was able to deal with it. Coca lost track of the ball there on the left-hand side. Final touch from Maxi Espinillo. 181 seconds to go before we wrap up this first chapter that so far has Argentina and Colombia goalless. No goals thus far between the 2 South American sides. Padilla weaving his way forward. Can he go all the way? He's on the left-hand side now. Chased by Gonzalez. He squanders possession. Gonzalez goes down. He couldn't get an effort on frame, though. Mulek places the ball up the field. Able to combine with Espinillo. Fantastic piece of skill from Espinillo. Able to get past Martinez, but not Hernandez. Colombia looking to respond with Gonzalez in their attacking third. He was disrupted by Deldo. Very physical piece of play between both players. Hernandez places the ball up the field, crashes into Coca. Now Martinez is venturing forward. Halted in his tracks by the Argentine defense once again. A little over 90 seconds to go. Gonzalez weaving his way through. Lost balance there as he attempted the shot. Espinillo on the counter-attack, forcing his way through. Espinillo still has it. He's battling for the ball. Can he go all the way? Nice turn. Great piece of skill from Espinillo. Slide challenge there. Offensive foul from Maxi Espinillo by the looks of it. Once again, Antonio Figueroa. Very anxious on the sidelines. Just 1 minute and 4 seconds remain till the end of this first half. Both teams now at 3 team fouls. Here's the replay of the slide challenge from Maxi Espinillo. Maxi Espinillo, one of the best blind footballers around the globe at the moment. Los Murciélagos always expect a lot from him. Gonzalez back up on his feet. There's the Colombian dugout. Yeah, Perez is bleeding. He's being tended to by the Colombian staff. And now Freddy Lopez, or rather Jesus Lopez. Freddy Lopez is the number 2. Jesus Lopez, the number 6, is going to step in. Colombia have the chance to restart play now and build out from the back from their defensive third. Both teams vying for a late first half goal. Marino Coca is jumping off, making way for Jesus Lopez. Colombia's number 6. He's not a goalkeeper, but he certainly has the gloves on. Martinez boots the ball up the field. He sends it all the way the other way for Herman Mulek, who in turn sends the ball in the opposite direction, able to connect with Espinillo, who works his way inside. Espinillo, sensational run. The shot wasn't quite as good though, was it? Way wide, just to the left of Ardia's goal. Didn't quite have the angle, did he? Out of bounds once again, less than 40 seconds to go. In this middle third, this is where the coaches can communicate with the players. Timeout right now. Speaking of the coaches, a good opportunity right now for them to pass on instructions, perhaps make some adjustments. Antonio Figueroa, there he is. Would like to have a word with his men. Fernando Carrillo on the other side will be doing the same. This is the Eiffel Tower Stadium, everyone, with a capacity for 13,000 spectators. It started being built back in March, many months before the Olympic Games. And this is where the beach volleyball competition was played. From wherever you're watching us around the globe, it's certainly a privilege and a pleasure to have you here with us on yet another Paralympic broadcast. I'm Anthony Wells. Such a pleasure to be in charge of everyone's play-by-play commentary on this early afternoon, Monday, September 2nd, 2024. First half will resume with just 38 seconds on the clock. You see the Ola, the wave, going around in the background there. Nice to see the crowd joining in on all the fun. Such great energy. What an incredible atmosphere. The weather's certainly helping. 21 degrees Celsius. Very comfortable if you ask me. The sun not beating down as much on the fans, especially with the cloudy skies. Underway with the first half once again. Froyan Padilla working his way up the pitch, looking for the through pass. The Colombian defense was able to deal with it. Maxi Espinillo has it now on the left wing. Little nutmeg there on Hernandez. Out of bounds for a goal kick. Just 14 seconds remain. Less than 10 seconds now. And that is the end of the first half that ends goalless between Argentinians and Colombians. It's 0-0 in the South American clash. At this particular moment, Colombia still in first with 4 points. Argentina have 2. Keeping in mind Morocco and Japan still have to face each other. Halftime show underway. And here's some of the highlights. Argentina off to a hot start there, first with Hernandez. Espinillo had a few chances, but he would be denied on that occasion by Ardilla. Great save from the Colombian goalkeeper. That effort there from Espinillo was very, very close. There was a response from Juan Perez. The left-footed finish. That's the left foot that he scored the golazo against Japan with. Argentina with a few more chances, but at the end of the day, what really matters is finding the back of the net. So far, neither side has been able to do that. Hernandez and Espinillo, the more active, aggressive players for Argentina. Let's get to the match statistics. 10 shots for Argentina, 5 on target. Just 4 for Colombia, 2 of those on target. Colombia, though, with more corner kicks and a little bit more ball possession, 52% against 48 for Los Murciélagos. 3 team fouls for each side. It's a 10-minute halftime break. So this is an excellent chance for Fernando Carrillo and Antonio Figueroa to communicate with their players, make important adjustments, pass out instructions, perhaps tactical changes, substitutions before the beginning of the second half. The final chapter, as I like to say, the final 15 minutes of playing time. The crowd there with the sunglasses, the hats, a few umbrellas as well. Whatever they can do to shield themselves from the sun. It's day 5, everyone, of the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. And what a special competition this is. Over 500 athletes spread across over 20 sports. The Cécifoot blind football tournament began on Sunday, September 1st, with 4 matches. Colombia beating Japan 1-0. A goalless draw between Argentina and Morocco. Brazil beating Turkey 3-0. And France able to get the better of the strong Chinese side. The hosts winning by the slim margin of 1-0.
Alors on va leur prouver tout le monde. Et moi, je le fais même Chateau. Allez, je tente avec un coup de pied. Est-ce que vous êtes chaud?
right, everyone, we're just a few minutes away from the kickoff whistle that'll get us started for the second half, the second and final chapter of this Argentina versus Colombia clash, the South American Clásico between los Murciélagos and los Cafeteros. Day 5 of the Paralympic Games. Match day 2 of the Ceci-Foot tournament. It's Cumbia versus Tango. So far 0-0. No goals between Colombia and Argentina. Argentina, the 3-time world champs. 4 Paralympic medals for Los Murciélagos, 2 silver, 2 bronze. Colombia making their Paralympic debut. Runners up at the Parapan. 4th place finish at the World Championship in Birmingham in August of 2023. There's Antonio Figueroa in the Argentine dugout, alongside his assistants, Gustavo Aguirre, Ricardo de Monte, and Jose Jaime. And there's Ardilla, Jogan Ardilla, the Colombian goalkeeper. Underway. This time, Colombia have first possession. They're going to get us started. Both sides seeking to break this deadlock in the final chapter of this game. Argentina were a little bit more dangerous in the first half. They had the better chances, but unable to find the back of the net. This is a great result for Colombia, who are moving up to 4 points at the top of Group B. Argentina now have 2, keeping in mind the top 2 teams of each group advance to the semifinals. So Group B has Argentina, Colombia, Japan, and Morocco. Group A has France, China, Brazil, and Turkey. On match day 1, Brazil beat Turkey 3-0. France beat China 1-0. Argentina finished goalless with Morocco, and Colombia beats Japan. Maxi Espinillo hits the turf, no foul there. Ardilla is eventually going to collect it. He swings this ball up the pitch, unable to combine though with Gonzalez. Just checking to see if Perez is back on the field. That appears to be the case by the looks of it. Once again, Antonio Figueroa, the Argentine manager who led Los Murciélagos to glory in Birmingham. Hernandez trying to get the counter-attack going. Trying to link up with Gonzalez, but Fernandez was in the way. Working his way forward. Maxi Espinillo is going to join in. He's slicing his way through, only got so far. The Colombian defense was able to deal with it. Solid clearance there provided by Gonzalez, the center forward, acting as a center back. Always nice to see that defensive responsibility from the forward players. You saw a few of the Argentine substitutes a few moments ago. Padilla almost able to combine with Espinillo on the long ball. Gonzalez has it now, working his way inside in the middle third. This is where the coaches can communicate with the players. The ball has a bell inside that rattles inside 6 plates. So the players, of course, know where the ball is. Corner kick for Argentina, the first corner kick of this second half. There he is once again, Maxi Espinillo. MVP at the last World Championship. The most valuable player of the competition in Birmingham. The World Championship that happened in August, the Paralympic in November of 2023. Two very important competitions for both of these teams. This is the big stage, though. Almost. Gonzalez was able to capitalize on that long pass. Herman Mulek swings the ball in the other direction, unable to connect with Fernandez. Yeah, Juan Perez remains on the bench. Jesus Lopez is on the field. Gonzalez still going. Excellent physical run. No foul on the play there. Play on, says the ref. Contact between Gonzalez and Deldo. Now Martinez has it in the middle third. Unable to get past to the Argentine captain. Padilla crashes into the Colombian there. Espinillo has it. Unable to force his way through. Colombia looking for a response with Gonzalez. It's a clean steal there. Here's Espinillo looking to shift direction. Little nutmeg. With the amount of contact here that we're seeing between these players, this is why the mask is so important, right? Because at many times, as you saw, these players are running into each other, really at full force. And the mask plays such an important role in protecting these players' faces. That's the first foul of the second half. So one team foul for Argentina, keeping in mind each team is allowed 4 team fouls before the opposing side gets the direct free kick from the 8-meter mark. That's how blind football works. And Perez is good to go right now. He's got the swimming cap on. In bright yellow there. Colombia's main color. John Gonzalez wears the number 9 for the blind football team. The number that Radamel Falcao wore on many, many occasions. Juan Perez is the number 10. James Rodriguez wears the number 10 for Los Cafeteros. Maxi Espinillo with the offensive foul. It's Colombia's ball once again. 10 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Both teams seeking that first goal. A goal for Colombia would be even more historic after the win against Japan. Argentina looking for their first Paralympic win. Here's Gonzalez, finds space, working his way inside. He only got so far though. Padilla with it now. A long pass. No one from Argentina there though. Just a goal kick for Colombia. Padilla looking to connect with Gonzalez on this left flank. Fernandez was there to disrupt the flow of the play. Clean steal. He's now running in the opposite direction, trying to slice his way through a couple of Colombians. Unsuccessful. Nice change of direction there from Hernandez. A nice pass for Perez. And that powerful left foot of his. Perez likes to play on the right-hand side so he can work his way in and take the shot with the left foot, much like Arjen Robben liked to do in regular football. Argentina won it back in the middle third with their captain Angel Deldo. Ryan Padilla joins in support. Less than 10 minutes to go. Fernandez and Gonzalez crash into each other. Clean play though. Just a goal kick for Colombia with Johan Ardilla. Unsuccessful in the long attempt with Gonzalez. There's Antonio Figueroa once again. Argentina playing out from the back with Ryan Padilla. Perez able to get his body in the way. Clean steal from Fernandez. He was excellent against Morocco. Denied by the post though, against the five-time African champs. The final touch from the Argentine player, just a goal kick once again for Colombia. Johan Ardilla able to connect with Gonzalez on that right-hand side. He drives this ball all the way towards the left flank where Gonzalez is. Nice change of direction, not once but twice. Able to connect with Martinez. He's challenged by Deldo. A little over 8 minutes to go. We're getting very close to the midway point of this second half. Still 0-0. Argentina yet to score in the Paralympic Games. You certainly would have expected more from the defending world champions. Argentina made it all the way to the final of the Paralympic Games in Tokyo that were played, of course, in 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. They lost 1-0 to Brazil with Nonato, who scored 2 goals against Turkey, scoring an absolute wonder goal that made headlines across the globe. Fernandez placing this ball in the attacking third right there on the edge with Perez. He drives this ball towards Gonzalez. Fernandez was there once again. Nice run. He's running at the Colombians. Brought down by Martinez. And Argentina have another good set piece in their attacking third. Fouled by Alex Martinez, who lost his mask as he committed the foul. There's Jesus Merlos. Substitution for Argentina with 7 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Both teams with 1 team foul in the half. Jesus Merlos is going to step in for Osvaldo Fernandez, who once again is clapped off the pitch. He has been such a workhorse for Argentina in midfield. Merlos will be getting some minutes of playing time. On match day 3, Argentina have a clash with Japan, while Colombia will be facing Morocco. A good result for Colombia thus far, in first with 4 points. Argentina have 2. The match between Japan and Morocco could well decide the fate of this group. And there's the work being done by the guide, Guido Consoni, telling Maxi Espinillo where the right post is. That's the left stick. There's the whistle. Espinillo working his way inside. Pressured, tracked by Hernandez, who's giving the Argentine a tough time. Maxi Espinillo! Sensational run, capped off by a lovely finish, just wide, just to the left of Ardia's goal, almost Argentina's first. It would have been the very first of the game. Maxi Espinillo, so close to scoring his very first goal of the Paralympic Games. He is the danger man for Los Murciélagos. Seven minutes remain. Martinez playing up from the back. He boots the ball up the field. Just to recap some of the recent results between both sides. The semi-final of the World Championship, 3-1 victory for Argentina. Here's Merlos, unable to produce a powerful finish there, 1v1 with Ardia. He couldn't get the proper contact on the ball, and that certainly helped the Colombian goalkeeper, who was able to come up with a save. Colombia looking to respond right now with Gonzalez weaving his way forward. The pace of the game is picked up. Here's Espinillo now, charging forward, slicing his way through. Can he go all the way? Hernandez able to get his body in the way. Corner kick for Argentina. At the Copa America a few years back, 4-0 win for Argentina, but at the Parapan in Santiago, Chile last November, Colombia emerged triumphant with the 1-0 win in the group stage. A solid performance thus far for Colombia on their Paralympic debut. Argentina with the effort there from Espinillo. Wow! What a laser from Maxi Espinillo, forcing Johan Ardia to work. Argentina are knocking on the door. Maxi Espinillo is giving Johan Ardia a very, very tough time. Espinillo came so close to scoring against Morocco. It's turning out to be the same case against Colombia. How about this? He found the space, found the angle, pulled the trigger with his right foot, forcing Ardia to illustrate his quick reflexes. Corner kick for Argentina, who are pressuring. 5 minutes and 41 seconds remain before we wrap up this South American Clásico. Max Espinillo blocked. He's surrounded by 1, 2, 3 Colombian players. Gonzalez is running up the field, able to force his way into the middle third. Also important to point out that whenever a player is going to challenge for the ball, they must say the word voy, which means go in Spanish. So over the course of our blind football broadcasts, you will be hearing that word quite a lot. Voy. Which implies to go, rather. 5 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Jesus Lopez is going to jump back into action on the Colombian side, stepping in for Juan Perez.
Et on peut les applaudir encore plus fort, s'il vous plaît.
Argentina to restart the play with Padilla. Clean steal there from Martinez. Nice piece of defensive covering from Angel Deldo, who was a few meters back. Here's Padilla now on a second run. Still in the middle third, pressured by Gonzalez. Now Merlos is running forward, forcing his way through. Less than 5 minutes remain. Espinillo. Clean play. Just a goal kick for Colombia. Timeout. Fernando Carrillo wants to have a word with his players. Antonio Figueroa will take advantage of the opportunity to do the same thing in the Argentine dugout. Both teams seeking that late winner.
Allez, n'hésitez pas à regarder le grand écran. Il y a des petits effets avec les petites friches sur vos têtes, n'hésitez pas. On fait la fête, on danse, on s'éclate les amis. On est au pied de la Tour Eiffel, c'est les Jeux Paralympiques de Paris 2024.
There's Lino Cuca. He played a few minutes in the first half. You see Alex Martinez in the foreground, Fernando Carrillo in the background. Goal kick for Colombia, as the second half will resume with 4 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. Two team fouls for Colombia, just one for Argentina. From goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Herman Mulek collects it on the other end. Immediately connecting with Espinillo on the left-hand side. He works his way in. Charges forward. Excellent run from Espinillo. Can he go all the way? Not quite. Gonzalez just short there of being able to make contact with the ball. Espinillo looking to respond on the other end. He's right on the edge of the attacking third. Less than 4 minutes remain. Both teams vying for the late winner. Here's Merlos charging forward. Nice run from Merlos. Another goal kick for Colombia with 3:33. 3.5 minutes remain. Espinillo once again trying to force his way through on that left-hand side. Solid piece of defending there from Jesus Lopez. Gonzalez all by himself, battling for the ball alongside Merlos. Padilla joins in. It's a foul from Gonzalez, the Argentine veteran who didn't really like the contact. Colombia move up now to 3 team fouls. Set piece in the middle third for Argentina. Padilla accelerating towards that left-hand side. The low shot there. Past Ardia, just to the right of his goal. Froyan Padilla, part of the team of the tournament at the 2018 World Championship in Madrid, Spain. He provides the clearance. Picked up by Espinillo in the middle third. Espinillo lost track of the ball. It's recovered by Alex Martinez. Merlos recovers for Argentina, charges in the other direction. Hernandez acting as a wall there. Offensive foul. It's Colombia's ball. 2 minutes and 4 seconds remain.
Pour l'équipe de Colombie, la sortie du numéro 7, John Alexander, Hernandez, Garcia. Et l'entrée en jeu numéro 8, Nicolas Coca-Castro. Alors, on peut les applaudir bien fort.
Lino Coca jumping in for Hernandez. Men and women, young and old, filling the Eiffel Tower Stadium bleachers. This magical place, really, that's hosting the CECI the blind football tournament of the Paralympic Games. Nice mother and son moment there. Gonzalez tracking back. He's right there on the edge of the goal line. And then he boots this ball up the field. The long pass for Lino Coca, who ran out of real estate.
Changement pour l'équipe d'Argentine, la sortie du numéro 5, Christian Merlos. Et l'entrée en jeu du numéro 8, Osvaldo Ezequiel Fernandez.
Hernandez is going to jump back into the match in the final moments with 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock. Jesus Merlos is going to make way. Back into the Argentine dugout. Timeout. Once again, Colombia at 3 team fouls. Argentina with 1. Antonio Figueroa and his staff communicating with the players. On the right-hand side there with the water bottles, you see Dario Lencina. He's the backup goalkeeper. A lot of French jerseys. Colombia, Argentine jerseys as well. A few Brazilians in the mix. Morocco, PSG. There's a Porto jersey in the background there. I'm just trying to pick out all the football jerseys that I'm able to see in the bleachers. There's Marseille. Herman Mulek, the Argentine goalkeeper. To restart play for Los Murciélagos. Still goalless and winless in the Paralympic Games. Padilla accelerates into the middle third. Here's the long pass for Espinillo. Hernandez looking to turn. Jesus Lopez able to get his body in the way. Fernandez is still fighting for the ball alongside Gonzalez. Clearance from Gonzalez, who gets the ball away from trouble. Lino Coca is the target. He's able to retain possession in the attacking third, and then he works his way into the middle third. Clean steal there from Padilla. Gonzalez has it now. We're about to enter the final 60 seconds of playing time. Corner kick for Argentina on the left-hand side. Perhaps the final effort for Argentina to claim the late winner. Both teams have played for over an hour. Yet to score, though. There's the whistle. Espinillo works his way back. And now inside, Espinillo still going. Unable to force his way through a pack of Colombian defenders. 51 seconds to go. This is a great result for Colombia, who remain at the top of this Group B with 4 points. Argentina have 2. And they are going to need a very important result, a win against Japan on match day 3. Hernandez slicing his way forward. Final touch there off of Espinillo, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, goal kick for Colombia. 38 seconds remain. Over the course of the match, Argentina have been doing the majority of the attacking. Colombia, the majority of the defending. Here's Lino Coca brought down. What does the referee have to say about that? Nothing. He's battling with the ball, able to recover in the final third. Loses track of it, still fighting for the ball. Lino Coca is. Hernandez able to turn. Reclaims possession for Argentina. In this middle third, 3 seconds to go. Fernandez, he's 1v1, Fernandez! What a way to end the match! How close was that to becoming the late winner for Argentina? Thankfully for Colombia, it goes wide. Let's have a look at it again. He sliced his way through 1v1. Was able to get to the ball on the slide challenge, but unable to put it on frame. It slowly rolls out of bounds. Guido Consoni behind the goal. Cannot believe it. Colombia 0, Argentina 0. The South American Classic, the South American Clásico, ends goalless. Colombia at the top of this Group B with 4 points. Argentina with 2. We're going to have a look at these statistics in just a few moments. In the meantime, let's appreciate the crowd. How about this supporter here with the Frige hat? Talk about a popular mascot, huh?
Très rapidement accueillir notre prochain match. On enchaîne ici au stade de la Tour Eiffel avec notre deuxième choc dans ce premier tour du tournoi paralympique de cécifoot ici au stade de la Tour Eiffel.
Here are these statistics. Look at that. 15 shots from Argentina, 7 on target. You really have to praise the defensive work that was done by Ardia especially, but Alex Martinez, Jesus Lopez, Jon Hernandez, all Colombian players who had solid performances. On the Argentine side, Espinillo and Fernandez were dangerous, but unable to find the back of the net. Here are the standings. Colombia in first with 4 points. Who would have imagined, huh? What a Paralympic debut for Los Cafeteros. Argentina in second with 2, as Morocco have yet to face Japan. No goals between Argentinians and Colombians. On match day 3, Argentina will be facing Japan in a very much anticipated clash as Colombia take on Morocco to wrap up the group stage for Group B. Of course, we have a lot of excitement, a lot of great matches coming your way. There's the Colombian flag making its presence very much known on a few occasions here at the Eiffel Tower Stadium.
Secondes, on l'espère. Les joueurs du Maroc vont également arriver sur le terrain pour s'entraîner dans le silence, je vous répète.
Ladies and gentlemen, the warm-up has now started, so we'll ask you, as before, to keep silent during the whole warm-up so the players can hear the ball, and we're waiting for the Moroccan team in a few instants. Thank you very much.
Ah voilà, 1 minute 30. Vas-y là, on les finit. Là, il va taper. Plus fort, jusqu'à plus vite. Ah, t'as vu, il est bien. C'était bien ton club de foot? Non, non, au bout de 10. Non, c'est pas ça, mais genre 10. C'est ça. Quoi? Oh, le ça?
Le Japon face au Maroc. Faites-moi du bruit tout le monde. Deux équipes qui ont clairement besoin de points, je vous le disais avant le warm-up. Le Japon qui a perdu hier face à la Colombie 1-0 et le Maroc qui a été match nul face à l'Argentine hier 0-0. Match très important pour continuer l'aventure ici au pied de la Tour Eiffel pour ce tournoi de CC Foot pour Paris 2024. Et on espère, on peut saluer l'équipe du Japon qui va revenir dans quelques instants et on peut les encourager. Japan living the dream right now, but everyone can feel instead with the national anthem. Le retour dans quelques instants avec les cibles nationaux, bien sûr. Dans les travées du stade, n'hésitez pas, revenez à votre place, le match va débuter d'ici quelques petites secondes, quelques petites minutes, allez, revenez les amis, deuxième match de cette session, Japon contre le Maroc. Les deux équipes sur le terrain, veuillez faire du bruit s'il vous plaît, veuillez applaudir bien fort toute l'équipe des volontaires, des bénévoles qui sont avec nous aujourd'hui. Thank you to give a warm welcome to our team of volunteers. Et maintenant on peut faire encore plus de bruit s'il vous plaît pour la première équipe à entrer sur le terrain, l'équipe du Japon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, hello and welcome. Bienvenue to the Eiffel Tower Stadium in Paris, where in just a few moments we will be getting underway with Japan and Morocco, match day 2 of the CC Foot, the blind football tournament on day 5 of the Paralympic Games here at the French capital. Japan looking for a rebound win following their loss to Colombia. Up against these guys, Morocco, the 5-time African champs, coming from a goalless draw with Argentina, seeking their very first win of the Paralympic Games. So here are the standings. Colombia in first with 4 points after tying Argentina, who are in second. Morocco in third with 1 point, and Japan dead last with no points. The stage is set, really the elements are in place for yet another fantastic blind football battle. I'm Anthony Wells, such a pleasure to be in charge of your commentary. Let's take a moment right now to appreciate the Japanese and Moroccan national anthems. And there we have it, everyone. The Japanese and Moroccan national anthems ringing loud and clear in and around the Eiffel Tower Stadium, where in just a few minutes, around 4 minutes, we'll be getting the kickoff whistle for Japan and Morocco, match day 2 of the blind football tournament. Let's introduce the starting players for Japan. The same starting lineup that faced Colombia. Daisuke Sato, the goalkeeper, alongside Roberto Sasaki, the skillful midfielder, Taishi Hirabayashi, Masaki Goto with the number 8, and the captain, the 2-time Paralympic captain for Japan, Ryo Kawamura with the number 10. Kenya Izumi, Futo Nagamori, Hiroto Takahashi, and Kento Tori, as well as Yuzuki Sonobe, will be starting on the bench for Japan. Japan debuted in Tokyo 2020 as hosts, where they finished in 5th, qualified as the 5th best team from the World Championship last year in Birmingham. On the other side, we have the Moroccans, who are going to face Japan with this starting lineup. A change in relation to the team that faced Argentina, as Abderrazak Khattab will be starting on the bench. Samir Barra, Hussam Gili, Hikam Lamlas, El Habib Ait Baja, and Zuhair Snizla, the top scorer in Tokyo, will be the starting players. On the bench, in the dugout, we have Ayoub Radimi, Mohamed El Ramouchi, Abderrazak Khattab, and Khalid Kermati. Many, many Moroccan jerseys, Moroccan flags filling the bleachers. Morocco debuted at the Paralympics in Rio back in 2016. Bronze medal in Tokyo. We are talking about the 5-time African champs. At the last World Championship, though, they did not fare too particularly well, finishing in 10th. Morocco, led by Driss El Muntaki and the guide Saïd Rimi. Japan led by Eiji Nakagawa and the guide Tomohito Webayashi. François Carcoe will be the main referee. He'll be in charge of the whistle. Germinal Dante Lubrano is the second referee from Argentina. We are gearing up, we're getting ready to go for the first half. The first 15 minutes of playing time, the first chapter, as I like to say, of Japan versus Morocco, Morocco versus Japan, the Africans taking on the Asians. Match day 2 of the Ceci Foot. Match day 2 of this Group B that also has Argentina and Colombia in the earlier game. The South Americans tied 0-0. What's going to happen here? High expectations for this one, really. Morocco in third with just 1 point. Japan dead last with no points. The goalkeepers and the captains taking center stage. Abdelrazak Khattab, the captain for Morocco. Rio Kawamura, the captain for Japan. The goalkeepers are also there. Samir Bara on the Moroccan side. Daisuke Sato for Japan. The coin toss to determine who's going to get first possession. Oopsie daisy, dropped it. So from the looks of it, Japan will be getting first possession. Japan, from what I could pick up, will be attacking from right to left. Morocco striking in the opposite direction. Japanese supporters in attendance, of course. And obviously, Frige, the Olympic mascot, is there as well. Talk about a popular mascot. You walk around Paris and you really see Frige everywhere. Many football jerseys in the stands. A couple PSG jerseys I can see there. These are the starting players for Japan, having a last few motivational words before the kickoff whistle. Japan captained by Rio Kawamura, who debuted for the national side back in 2017. He has been an instrumental figure ever since. There's Roberto Sasaki, experienced 46-year-old defender, holds both Brazilian and Japanese citizenship. And there is Eiji Nakagawa. The Japanese head coach. And now Driss El Muntaki, the Moroccan coach. His assistant is Abdel Jalil Lukniti. The referee sounds the whistle. We are underway with Morocco and Japan, match day 2 of the Ceci Foot as the Paralympic Games reach day number 5. Japan with first possession. They're going to get us started. Swinging the ball towards Taishi Hirabayashi and this left wing. Hikam Lamlas is going to join in on the tackle there. This is Zouhair Sneezlap advancing down the left flank. He's able to work his way into the middle third. He was the top scorer of the Paralympic Games in Tokyo with 8 goals. He scored all 4 goals in the bronze medal match against China in that 4-0 win over the Chinese. He's certainly the man to watch for Morocco. Shifting direction a few times in the center circle. He drives this ball towards Ait Baja. Here's Sneezlau once again in the middle third, working his way inside. Another long pass for Ait Baja, who's able to claim it. Nice piece of skill there to find room, find an angle as well for a shot. It's picked up by Hirabayashi, the very, very skillful midfielder for Japan, who's working his way up the field. Hirabayashi had a number of chances against Colombia in the previous game, unable to find the back of the net though. He'll be hoping to change that today against Morocco. Japan finished 4th at the Asian Para Games that were played in 2023. Here's Sneezlap advancing down the left flank. He only got so far. Sneezlap lost his sight at the age of 10 in a childhood accident. Started playing blind football 5 years after that at the age of 15. Keeping in mind in blind football, as you can see, the pitch is divided into 3 thirds. In the middle third, that is where the coaches can communicate with the players. In the attacking third, that is the work of the guide. And then in the defensive third, that's where the goalkeepers can communicate with their teammates. The ball has a bell inside to make sure it rattles as it moves, of course, so the players know where to go. Each team is allowed 4 fouls in each half. Starting from the 5th foul, the opposing side gets a direct free kick from the 8-meter mark. That's basically how the Ceci foot works. Just to recap some of the more important rules. In regular football, we count up towards 45 minutes in each half. In blind football, we count down from 15. Here's Sneezlap running at Japan. Blocked there by Roberto Isubi Sasaki. He might get a second chance now. Great athleticism from Sneezlap to work his way inside. He shifts direction. All of the Japanese players in front of him. He pulls the trigger with his left foot. An audacious attempt from Zouhair Sneezlap. He's not afraid to go for those long balls, is he? Response here from Hirabayashi. Unable to slice his way through, but he's able to earn Japan the corner kick from the left-hand side. Once again, Eiji Nakagawa, the 50-year-old head coach. Japan did well at the IBSA World Games, the Grand Prix in Brazil. In May of last year, they finished as runners-up, losing the final to Brazil. Brazil, who started the Paralympic Games in extraordinary fashion, beating Turkey 3-0. 2 goals from Nonato and 1 from Jefinho, the Paralympic Pele, as he's called, the 4-time Paralympic champ. Here's Masaki Goto, surrounded. Can he squeeze his way through? Zouhair Sneezlap recovers for Morocco in the defensive third. Ryo Kawamura almost able to recover for Japan. The ball finds itself in the middle third. Here's Hirabayashi working his way down the left-hand side, slicing his way through. Excellent run from Hirabayashi, who was halted in his tracks. And basically what the referee is saying there is that the Japanese coach, Eiji Nakagawa, communicated with Hirabayashi outside of his permitted zone. So in the in the attacking third for Japan, and of course that's not allowed. That is where the guide, right on the Japanese guide, is Tomohito Uebayashi. That's where he's allowed to communicate with his players. Clearance from Ait Baja. Here's Sneezla, 1v1. Sneezla attempted to take the shot there. He couldn't get the contact on the ball. Quick goal kick for Japan. Daisuke Sato looking for Kawamura, who goes down. No foul on the play. Clean according to the ref. Recovered by Ait Baja. Ait Baja pressured by Kawamura and Hirabayashi. Hikam Lamlas is there as well. He recovers for Morocco. Corner kick for Japan. Good offensive pressure from the Asians. Morocco playing in red, of course, attacking from left to right. Japan playing in blue, going in the opposite direction. Corner kick for Japan from the right-hand side. Masaki Goto preparing to take it. Here's Kawamura looking for Hirabayashi on that back post. He eventually claims it. Works his way back. Nice turn from Hirabayashi, who's slicing his way through. Keep your eyes out for this player, this midfielder, Taishi Hirabayashi. Just 17 years of age for the midfielder. He certainly has a promising career ahead of him. Idriss El Muntaki and his assistant Abdel Jalil Lukniti are in charge of the Moroccan dugout. The guide is Saïd Rimi. As you see the Moroccan dugout there, Sneezla is adjusting his cleats, looking to score his very first goal of the Paralympic Games. He had 8 in Tokyo as Morocco finished with the bronze medal. We are speaking of a meteoric rise for the Moroccan blind football team. Men and women, young and old, filling the Eiffel Tower Stadium bleachers. Home to the Ceci-Foot tournament not too long ago. This is where the beach volleyball was played. One of the more desired and sought-out venues of the Paris 2024 Olympics and Paralympic Games, of course. There's a tight shot of Ait Baja. Hussam Gili earned the starting position since Abdelrazak Khattab is starting on the bench. Hirabayashi works his way inside. Accelerating on the right-hand side, he attempts to shift direction. Ait Baja was there to disrupt the flow of the play, to recover possession for Morocco. 10 minutes remain till the end of the first half. There's a foul. Japan have 1 team foul. None so far for Morocco. 9:59 to go. Sneezla, Kirmati, and Khattab are the 3 players for Morocco who picked up a yellow card in the first game against Argentina. A solid result for Morocco, able to hold the defending world champions to a standstill, a 0-0 draw. Sneezla trying to muscle his way through that left flank. He's still going. Very physical player, as you can see. Bulldozing his way through. Clearance from Sasaki. Sneezla surrounded very much by himself on that left-hand side. Working his way forward. It's an excellent run from Sneezla. Sensational from the Moroccan center forward. Able to provide a lot of danger there for Daisuke Sato's goal, almost the first of the match. He's the danger man for the five-time African champs. Ait Baja trying to force his way forward. Good piece of defending there from Roberto Izumi Sasaki. Roberto, who's Brazilian-Japanese, played many tournaments in Brazil early on in his career before choosing to represent the Japanese. The ref having a word with Ait Baja. Here are the Japanese substitutes. Kento Tori, Futo Nagamori, and Hiroto Takahashi. Daisuke Sato placing his wall in the right place on that near post. It's a corner kick for Morocco. There's the guide, Saïd Khimi. Corner kick for Morocco. Ait Baja attempts the shot off the board and out. Goal kick for Japan with Sato. Plays it quick with Kawamura, who's accelerating. Nice run from Kawamura, who pulls the trigger. Just to the left of Samir Bara's goal. Samir Bara, the Moroccan goalkeeper, who had a solid performance on match day one. The penalty kick saved to deny Maxi Espinillo. This ball's loose and alive. Sasaki is eventually the man to claim it. Hirabayashi accelerating now, weaving his way forward. It's a nice run from Hirabayashi. Lamlas was there to disrupt the charge. The ball finds its way into the middle third. Goto boots it towards Samir Bara, who immediately sends it the other way. Nice piece of defending there from Kawamura to recover for Japan. He's accelerating at Morocco. Nice run from Kawamura. He lands it on frame with his left foot, forcing Bara to come up with a save. Great piece of skill from the Japanese captain. Morocco looking to respond with Sneezla. Squeezes his way through. Eventually lost track of the ball. 7:39 on the clock. We are almost at the midway point of this first chapter. Still 0-0. Moroccans and Japanese still goalless. Match day 2 of the Sessi Foods. From wherever you're watching us around the globe, it's certainly a privilege and a pleasure to have you here with us on yet another very special Paralympic broadcast. One team foul on either side. Once again, a tight shot there of Roberto Sasaki. Roberto Izumi Sasaki wears the number 3 for Japan. Hirabayashi unable to collect the ball. The final touch there from Ait Baja. Corner kick therefore for Japan. Once again, Eiji Nakagawa. Lamlas, Ait Baja, and Gili are forming the Moroccan wall on that near post as Rio Kawamura and Hirabayashi are preparing to take the corner kick from the left-hand side. Samir Bara, the only goalkeeper thus far to play with a cap, at least in Group B, wants to protect himself from the sun. You can't blame him. Hirabayashi works his way back. He shifts direction. Nice work from Hirabayashi. The left-footed finish there. Just wide. Enough to provide some danger for the Moroccan goal. Here's Ait Baja. Out of bounds for a goal kick. Both Japan and Morocco, of course, are part of the International Blind Sports Association, IBSA, that has a total of 64 nations as part of the organization. And the best news is that number continues to grow. Morocco is the only team in the top 10. The closest African team to the top 10 would be Egypt, who are in 21st. 8 teams are playing the Sessifoot, the blind football tournament. At the Paralympic Games, Japan, Morocco, Colombia, and Argentina in Group B. Group A has Brazil, the 5-time Paralympic champs. France, the hosts, of course, as well as China and Turkey. 6 minutes and 44 seconds remain till the end of this first chapter. Rio Kawamura now shifting direction, placing this ball in the attacking third. For Masaki Goto, who's disrupted by Gili. Morocco recover. Powerful run there from Ait Baja, who's halted in its tracks. It's a foul for Morocco. 6:31. Set piece for Morocco inside the center circle. Someone's going to pick up a yellow card.
Changement pour le Maroc, la sortie du numéro 9, Zouer Isla, l'entrée du numéro 10,
Abdelrazak Khattab, the Moroccan captain with over a decade of international experience, is going to jump in. There's a huge Moroccan community in France, so you can imagine the presence really in the bleachers as Abdelrazak Khattab is stepping into action. In for Zouhair Snijla. The match resumes. Daisuke Sato claims it. Counter-attack. Good interception there from Gili. Claimed by Ait Baja in the center circle. Khattab getting in on the action as well, working towards that left wing. He had the final touch, just a goal kick for Japan. Daisuke Sato immediately linking up with Kawamura on the right-hand side. Kawamura likes to be deployed on that right flank. Hirabayashi further on the left. A foul for Japan with 6 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. Japan with 2 team fouls. Morocco, I believe now, are moving up to 2. Yep, that's correct. Both teams still winless and goalless in the Paralympic Games. Morocco in a little bit better of a situation since they were able to secure a tie against Argentina on match day 1. Japan, on the other hand, lost to Colombia 1-0. A historic win for the Colombians on the Paralympic debut. Set piece for Japan. Rio Kawamura is preparing to take it, keeping in mind this is an indirect free kick. That's why 2 players are on the ball there, Sasaki and Kawamura. 6:03 till the end of this first chapter. 4 team fouls thus far, 2 on either side. All of the Moroccan players either on the edge or inside the area, and that's the work being done by the Japanese guide, Tomohito Webayashi, indicating first the right post. This is the left stick, of course, if you're Japan. And then you're going to hear, he's going to indicate to his players where the middle of the goal is. Yeah, there it is. There's the whistle. Kawamura with a through pass. Hirabayashi in the right place at the right time. The ricochet, almost friendly fire. Almost an own goal from Hussam Ghili. Samir Bara with his quick reflexes was able to come up with a save. Here's Ghatab forcing his way through. Corner kick for Morocco. Nice run from the captain. Corner kick for Morocco on that left-hand side. 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Both teams members of the International Blind Sports Federation. Just to correct myself there. 5 minutes, 42 seconds remain. Corner kick for Japan on the left-hand side. There's Hirabayashi. Man marking Abdelrazak Khatab. Keeping in mind that these players rely solely on sound. So any noise coming from the stands can really disrupt the flow of the play. It's Japan's ball. There's the Moroccan dugouts. A few of the reserve players. The number 7 there is Ayoub Radimi. The number 8, Mohamed El Ramouchi, who could, of course, step in at any given moment. Kawamura boots the ball up the field, off the board and out. 5.5 minutes to go before we wrap up this first chapter. Still 0-0 between Morocco and Japan. Sasaki with the clearance. You see ball possession there, just a little bit more for Morocco, 54% versus 46 for the Japanese. Sasaki able to keep the ball in bounds. Blocked by Ghatab. The ball's in a dangerous position. Hirabayashi gets it out of there. It rolls out of bounds. Corner kick once again for Morocco.
Allez, on va demander à Figaro de relancer les allées pour voir si vous avez de la voix.
Great energy from the stands as the crowd every now and again gets involved when the ball is out of play. Nice change of direction there from Ait Baja. Able to win Morocco another corner kick. 4 minutes, 48 seconds to go. You see on the board there 2 team fouls for Japan. Same number for Morocco. Each team is allowed 4 fouls in the half. Starting at the 5th, the opposing side gets a direct free kick from the 8-meter mark. Hakim Lamlas and Ait Baja. Nice change of direction there from Ait Baja, trying to squeeze his way through, unsuccessful. Khatab wins it back for Morocco. Friendly fire there. It crashed into Ait Baja. Ooh, that looked painful. Kawamura's put some pressure on Lamlas. Almost recovered by Khatab. Goto attempting to accelerate in the opposite direction. So far the Moroccan defense was able to deal with it. Cheeky there, nice back heel touch for Ait Baja, who's tripped by Hirabayashi. It's a foul for Morocco. Japan Now at 3 team fouls. Perhaps something that Morocco could explore. Trying to increase that number. 4 minutes and 7 seconds remain till the end of the first half. No goals between Colombia and Argentina. So far, no goals between Japan and Morocco. Once again there, Driss El Muntaki, the Moroccan manager. Chateau works his way inside, pulls the trigger, deflected. Solid save from Baisuki Sato. Great elasticity, great reflex from the 40-year-old. Kawamura now responding. It's a foul for Japan. Now Morocco also have 3 team fouls. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go. All of the Moroccan outfield players inside the area. Keeping in mind, all of the outfield players are blind. Only the goalkeepers are sighted, but they have to stay within that small box that's around them. Indirect free kick for Japan on the right flank there, with Masaki Goto and Ryo Kawamura. Once again, the guide, Tomohito Uebayashi, indicating to his players where the goalposts are. That's the left post if you are Japan. Masaki Goto working his way inside. He pulls the trigger just to the left of Samir Bara's goal. Solid attempt from Masaki Goto, the 39-year-old experienced forward. Here come Morocco with Hatab. Sasaki got in the way. Corner kick for Morocco. Japan have had the more dangerous opportunities, but at the end of the day, what really matters is finding the back of the net. So far, neither side has been able to do that. 3:15 to go. This is the final stretch of this first chapter. Match day 2 of the blind football competition on day 5 of the Paralympic Games here in this magical city that is Paris. Aitbaja shifts direction, able to squeeze a shot through on the other end, off the board. Hirabayashi is going to try and claim it. He's able to do so, pressured by Khattab. The ref sounds the whistle. It's Morocco's ball. Ryo Kawamura is the captain for Japan. He started playing blind football way back in 2007, just 6 years after the sport arrived in Japan. He was the captain in Tokyo. And this is Zurair Shnizla, top scorer of the Paralympics in Tokyo with 8 goals. He's going to step back into action. Aitbaja, El Rabib Aitbaja, the 26-year-old defender, stepping off, making way for the striker.
Ça y est, l'entrée du numéro 9, mesdames et messieurs, on peut l'applaudir.
3 minutes and 1 second to go. Exactly 181 seconds, if I'm doing the math correctly, before we wrap up this first chapter. Set piece for Morocco. This just might be a good chance for them to break the deadlock. There's Khaïd, or rather Saïd Rimi, indicating to his players where the sticks are. The 4 Japanese players closing down that near post. What's going to happen now? There's the whistle. Sneesla working his way inside. It's an excellent run. Couldn't find the ball, though, as he attempted to pull the trigger. Now Japan are looking for the counter-attack with Hirabayashi, who is accelerating. He only got so far. Still with it in the middle third, though. Working his way towards the left flank. Look at the speed on Hirabayashi. Sensational run. Samir Bada, the Moroccan goalkeeper, eventually claimed it. But how about that run? Great piece of acceleration, though, from the 17-year-old Taichi Hirabayashi. He is certainly expected to be the standout player for Japan for the coming years. He had no idea Samir Bada was there. And the Moroccan goalkeeper, unfortunately, was on the painful end of the challenge. There's the Japanese flag making its presence very much known here. Japanese supporters, of course, in the bleachers. Of course, the Moroccans have the larger presence. But I have seen all sorts of jerseys in Paris over the past few days. Just today saw Marseille, Porto, Colombia, Argentina, of course, Brazil, France, Australia. The more international, the better. That's how we like it. There's a Fenerbahce jersey that I just observed there, the Turkish side. And there's the backup goalkeeper for Morocco warming up, Khalid Kermati. The question now is he going to have to step in? Something's wrong there with Samir Bada's right shoulder. He will continue. The first half restarts. 2.5 minutes to go, basically. The long ball for Sneesla on the left-hand side. He shifts direction once, twice. He swings it all the other way for Khattab, who loses his mask, and the play is halted. Three team fouls for Japan. Morocco just with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go. It's Morocco's ball in the attacking third. There's Zouhair Sneesla. The Japanese defense always concerned with him. If you give him space, he will punish you. There's Daisuke Sato, the 40-year-old experienced goalkeeper. Sneezla runs away with it into the middle 30, shifts direction. Hirabayashi with the interception, and now Japan have the dangerous counter-attack. Hirabayashi halted by Gili. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Japan nil, Morocco also nil, still goalless between both sides. Japan finished 5th at the Paralympic Games in Tokyo after beating Spain for the position. Morocco won the bronze medal after beating China in the bronze medal match. 4-0 was the scoreline, with Sneezla scoring all 4 of those goals. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Japan to restart the flow of the play. A little too anxious there from Hatab and Sneezla. Hirabayashi accelerating, blocked. He only got so far. Morocco recovered possession with their captain Hatab. Less than 2 minutes to go. He's pressured by Hirabayashi, who recovers for Japan. Hirabayashi still going. He attempts the shot, blocked by Lamlas. Corner kick for Japan. Once again, Taishi Hirabayashi giving the Moroccan defense a very, very tough time. Listen to this place. Listen to the Eiffel Tower Arena. It is roaring. Incredible energy. What an atmosphere. Match day 2 of the Sassi-Foot. 5th day of the Paralympic Games. We have a lot of excitement, a lot of great matches, competitions still ahead of us. Over 500 athletes spread across over 20 sports. Truly incredible what's happening in the French capital. Hirabayashi recovers possession. There's a deflection there off the board. Sasaki with the touch. Sneezla's running after it, able to reclaim possession for Morocco in the middle third. The long pass for Hatab. It races past him. Can Hirabayashi get to it? The answer is no. Just a goal kick for Morocco with Samir Barab. Up the field for Hatab. A nice long pass. Good job there. Phenomenal pass for Sneezla, who pulls the trigger. Great save from Daisuke Sato, who denies Morocco the goal. Hirabayashi pressured by Hatab. It's loose and alive. Roberto Sasaki claims it. Pressured by Sneezla. Kawamura joins in on the dispute. Sasaki running away with it on the right-hand side. He steps on the brakes, works his way back, swings it all the way the other way. There was no one from Japan there. Usually Hirabayashi is the player on that left wing. Can Sneezla get to it? Yes, he can. Sasaki was there. Sneezla attempts the shot. 20 seconds to go. Offensive foul from Sneezla with 17 seconds to go. Both teams at 3 team fouls. No goals thus far between Japan and Morocco. At this point, Japan are moving up to 1 point. Still in last. Morocco have 2, tied with Argentina for second place. Final seconds of this first half. Can one of the teams grab a late first half goal? That is the question right now. Nice to see everyone in the bleachers enjoying yet another Ceci-foot game. And how about this wide shot of the Eiffel Tower Arena? This is where the beach volleyball competition was played not too long ago. The play is halted at the moment. Abdelrazak Khattab has collapsed. He's going to have to be wheeled off the pitch. We certainly hope it's nothing too serious. El Ghabib Ait Baja will have to step in. Abdelrazak Khattab will have to be taken off on the stretcher. We certainly hope it's nothing too serious. Certainly wishing the Moroccan captain a speedy recovery. He's being tended to right now by the medical team, who promptly stepped onto the field. And Abdelrazak Khattab, oh wow, just collapsed. From the looks of it, he fainted. He collapsed by himself. I'm sure the heat has something to do with it. (24°C) right now in Paris. But on that pitch, of course, it can be a lot hotter than that. Khattab will have to be carried off the field. We are certainly sending our best thoughts his way. May he recover very quickly and be ready for action once again sooner rather than later. Many worried faces in the Moroccan dugout. So after this somewhat scary of a situation, the Moroccan captain Khattab cannot continue. El Ghabib Ait Baja will enter in his place for the remaining 17 seconds of this first half. Still no goals between Morocco and Japan. Morocco now at 14 fouls. One more and Japan will have a direct free kick from the 8-meter mark. The referee, François Carcouet, basically confirming what I just said. 14 fouls for Morocco, 3 for Japan. Each team is allowed 4 fouls in the half. The clearance from Kawamura, placing this ball up the field. 10 seconds to go. Samir Barab sends it in the other direction. Kawamura in the way. And that is the end of the first half. A goalless draw thus far between Moroccans and Japanese. Team Japan 0, Team Morocco also 0. Both sides will be seeking to break the deadlock in the second half. We now have a 10-minute break, of course, for our halftime show, for the coaches as well to pass out instructions, make adjustments before the beginning of the second half. No goals between Colombia and Argentina. No goals so far between Japan and Morocco. Both sides will be looking to change that narrative, though, in the second half. We're going to check out a few of the highlights in just a few moments. Statistics as well, to kind of better understand what went down over the course of this first chapter. Here are the highlights. Nice work there from Snislap. He found the space, found the angle. Didn't find the goal, though. Here he did. And then Daisuke Sato came up with a save. Samir Bara also had his involvement. This was a nice run from Ryo Kawamura, forcing Bara to work once again. Very agile, skillful player is Ryo Kawamura. Hirabayashi is as well. Always giving the opposing side a tough time defending. So these are the highlights of the first chapter. Almost an own goal there from Hussam Ghili. Thankfully for him, Samir Bara was onto things. This was a nice finish as well from Masaki Goto with his left foot just to the left there of Bara's frame. Hirabayashi then charged into the Moroccan goalkeeper. Both sides unable to break the deadlock. Here are the statistics. Japan, more shots. Morocco with a little bit more ball possession, 55% against 45%. 7 free kicks for Morocco, 6 for Japan. The African side had more corner kicks as well, but at the end of the day, what really matters is finding the back of the net. So far, neither side has been able to do that. Let's appreciate and enjoy a little bit of the halftime show. Excellent work from the dancers and choreographers to get the crowd going. The second half just a few minutes away so far. Team Japan 0, Team Morocco 0. Match day 2 of the blind football tournament, everyone.
Mon pays, allez, tout le monde sortez les drapeaux pour voir. Les Colombiens, les Marocains,
La rue Séville, là.
les drapeaux français. Faites-moi un petit peu de bruit s'il vous plaît, Paris, allez, tout le monde.
Et que diriez-vous de chanter un peu? Est-ce que vous avez envie de chanter tous ensemble?
Merci quand même.
Un bon karaoké comme ça au pied de la Tour Eiffel. Allez, ça va être à vous de jouer les amis. Allez, c'est parti.
Je me baladais sur l'avenue, le cœur ouvert à l'inconnu. J'avais envie de dire bonjour à n'importe qui, et ce fut toi. Je t'ai dit n'importe quoi, il suffisait de te parler pour t'apprivoiser.
Ça va être à vous tout le monde.
Champs-Élysées, Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Tu m'as dit j'ai rendez-vous dans un sous-sol avec des fous qui vivent la guitare à la main du soir au matin. Alors je t'ai accompagné, on a chanté, on a dansé et on n'a même pas pensé à
Allez, tout le monde le plus fort possible. Tout le monde, tout le monde.
Champs-Élysées, au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Hier soir, deux inconnus, et ce matin sur l'avenue, deux amoureux tout étourdis par la longue nuit. Et de l'étoile à la Concorde, un orchestre a mis le corps.
Allez, il y en aura une dernière peut-être.
Chante l'amour.
Allez, tout le monde.
Champs-Élysées,
Plus fort.
Champs-Élysées,
Incroyable.
au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées.
Vous êtes incroyables. Applaudissez-vous. Applaudissez-vous.
Et vous l'avez vu, mesdames et messieurs, les deux équipes sont de retour sur le terrain. Alors, dans quelques secondes, nous allons à nouveau vous demander de respecter le silence. Vous le faites parfaitement. Pour cette deuxième période, Japon, Maroc, ici, au stade de la Tour Eiffel.
Allez, on a encore quelques secondes. On va taper dans les mains tous ensemble. Clap. 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 Clap.
All right, everyone. We're just a few minutes away from the kickoff whistle that'll get us started for the second half. The final 15 minutes of playing time, the final chapter of Japan and Morocco, match day 2 of the blind football tournament, the Sessi Foot, as the Paralympic Games reach day 5. And these days have been really, really incredible with phenomenal competitions. Underway for the second half. Morocco this time to get us started. Morocco, of course, in red, attacking from right to left. Japan in blue, striking in the opposite direction. Baja trying to produce something on that right-hand side. He's challenged by two Japanese players, Masaki Goto and Taishi Hirabayashi. Hirabayashi, who had a few chances in the first half. Morocco coming from a goalless draw with Argentina. Japan off a debut defeat versus Colombia, so the Asian side looking for a rebound win. We had a scary episode in the first half as well, as Chateau fainted and had to be carried off the pitch. We certainly hope everything is okay with the Moroccan captain. We are sending him our best thoughts. You see Daisy, a friendly fire there. Sneezla still going though. Working his way towards the right-hand side. Hirabayashi making life difficult for him. The clearance from Masaki Goto. Morocco recovered possession with Lamlas weaving his way forward. Halted in his tracks by the experienced Roberto Sasaki. Roberto Izumi Sasaki, the 46-year-old defender, one of the more experienced athletes of the Paralympic Games. 13 minutes and 34 seconds till the end of the match. This is the very beginning of the second half. There's coach Idriss El Moumtaki, manager of Team Morocco, the 5-time African champs. Debuted in Rio in 2016, bronze medal in Tokyo, 10th place at the World Championship last year. Sneezlap, blocked and deflected. Sasaki's going to claim it on the other end. He provides the clearance. Both teams battling for the ball in the middle third. Koto emerges triumphant on that left-hand side. Just as I said that, it was recovered by Lamlas. He's trying to muscle his way through. He's pressured by Hirabayashi and now finds himself on that right flank in the attacking third. In a tricky position, though. It's Morocco's ball. They will have the indirect free kick. Once again, the 50-year-old Eiji Nakagawa. 12 minutes and 45 seconds till the end of the game. There's the Japanese dugout, the substitutes. Kenya Izumi, Futo Nagamori, Hiroto Takahashi, Kento Tori, and Yuzuki Sonobe. There's Daisuke Sato now, making sure his teammates are in the right place, closing down that near post. It's a long set piece for Morocco, almost on the edge of the final third. There's the guide, Saïd Rimi, indicating to his players where the posts are. And then, of course, indicating where the center is. Here's Sneezla working his way inside. He pulls the trigger, deflection. Nice run. Capped off by a good finish from Zouraïd Sneezla, the top scorer of the Paralympic Games in Tokyo with 8 goals. 4 of those goals scored in one game in the bronze medal match against China in that 4-0 win. Here he is, Zouraïd Sneezla again. He shifts direction, play is halted. There was a blocking on the play. So it's Japan's ball. Japan with the chance to restart possession. 12 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Japan and Morocco seeking to break the deadlock. Just to recap some of the rules, the field is divided into 3 thirds. In the middle third, that is where the coach can communicate with his men. In the attacking third, that is the work of the guide. And then in the defensive third, the goalkeeper can speak with his teammates. Sneezla trying to run away with it. Sneezla almost able to get a shot on frame, blocked by a pack of Japanese defenders. Here's Ait Baja in the middle third, a long-range effort. Great shot from El Habib Ait Baja, forcing Daisuke Sato to work. Nice through pass to pick out. Sneezla on the left-hand side. He's surrounded. Can he force his way through? Yes, he can. Sensational run. The shot, though, wasn't quite as sensational, was it? He's got the athleticism, he's got the hustle. Almost able to retain possession in the final third. Eventually, the Japanese defense was able to deal with it. Here's Masaki Goto, the 39-year-old experienced forward. He's got real estate to advance. Lost track of the ball, though. Aiming to force his way through. Goto goes down, slowly gets back up. Just a goal kick for Japan on the other end with Daisuke Sato. Ryo Kawamura, the captain, putting some pressure on Lamlas. Nice turn, followed by a good clearance. Placing the ball up the pitch. Eventually, it hits the board and goes past the goal line. Here's Hirabayashi, always very dangerous on that left-hand side. He's slicing his way forward. You can always expect Taishi Hirabayashi to be dangerous. Solid piece of defending there from Sasaki. Goto now running away with it in the middle third. Haipaja was there to snatch it away from the Japanese striker. Nice work from Slislap. Unable to squeeze his way through. He's still chasing the ball, though. Team Japan 0, Team Morocco also 0. On match day 3, Japan will be facing Argentina in what is expected to be a heated battle, while Morocco will be facing the Colombians, the only team thus far in this group, Group B, to have won a match. There's El Mselek, Saïd El Mselek, the 23-year-old defender, who played a few minutes in the first game against Argentina. Lamlas recovers for Morocco in the middle third, places the ball forward. Lamlas still going, eventually losing track of the ball. It was a nice run. Masaki Goto is down. Saïd El Mselek ready to jump into action.
Pour l'équipe du Maroc, la sortie du numéro 9.
8 minutes and 53 seconds to go. He is stepping in for Sneezlab, giving the forward a rest. The number 9 has been running all over the place. I can imagine he could use an ice pack and a breather. Just one team foul thus far on the Japanese side. Keeping in mind, each team is allowed 4 team fouls in each half. Men and women, young and old. Nice to see everyone filling the Eiffel Tower Stadium bleachers, home to the Ceci-Foot, the blind football tournament over the course of the Paralympic Games. As we reach day 5 of this really magical competition. Just incredible energy throughout the French capital. Daisuke Sato playing out from the back with Ryo Kawamura now in the middle third. He finds Hirabayashi on the left-hand side. Interception there from Lamlas, or rather Lamlas, to pronounce his name correctly. Hikam Lamlas, who attempted to run in the opposite direction. El Mselek able to do so now, running at the Japanese in the way he encountered Masaki Goto. Kawamura joins in support. We are getting very close to the midway point of this second half, almost 7:30 on the clock. Kawamura linking up with Hirabayashi on the left-hand side. Hirabayashi sends it back. Aipaja snatches it away from Kawamura. Running at the Japanese. Can he get a shot on frame? The run was looking exciting. It's a corner kick for Morocco. Over on the right. Good run there from El Rabib Aipaja, the 26-year-old defender. There's the whistle. Aipaja working his way back and then inside. The Japanese defense was able to deal with it. There's Kawamura on the left flank, pressured by Aipaja, able to turn and then provide the clearance, picked up by, or at least almost picked up by Gili on the other end. Eventually, he gets to it almost on the goal line. Less than 7 minutes to go. Here's Aipaja once again in the middle third, able to find room on the left-hand side. Halted in his tracks. There was a foul on the play. It's a dangerous set piece for Morocco. Japan now with 2 team fouls. There's Hiroto Takahashi. He played a few minutes as well in the opening game against Colombia in that 1-0 defeat. Juan Perez scored an absolute golazo. One of the goals of the tournament, if not the goal of the tournament, at least thus far. A sensational left-footed finish off the crossbar and in. Set piece for the 5-time African champs, Morocco. There's Saïd Rimi communicating with his players. This is especially when the crowd is urged to remain silent. Any noise coming from the bleachers really can disrupt the flow of the game. Set piece for Morocco. Elum Selek pulls the trigger. Blocked. Hirabayashi sends it towards the middle third. Puts some pressure on Lamlas. There's the ricochet. Aipaja. Lamlas didn't make contact with the ball the first time. He did so on the second attempt. Now charging down that right flank. Pressured by Hirabayashi and Masaki Goto. Unable to recover possession though. There's the effort from Lamlas on frame. Not powerful enough though to beat Daisuke Sato, who immediately hopes to connect with Hirabayashi. Hirabayashi works his way back then inside, attempts the shot. Quick response from the Japanese, out of bounds. 5 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. Japan are led by their coach, Eiji Nakagawa, the assistant, Shigeo Murakami, as well as the physiotherapist, Abe Ryori, and of course the guide, Tomohito Ebayashi. Takahashi Hiroto stepping in for Masaki Goto, the same substitution that we saw on match day 1 against Colombia. 5 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. Baja, or rather Lamlas, they stand corrected, boots the ball up the field, unable to connect with Elum Selek. Daisuke Sato, he's able to connect with Kawamura, working his way inside, trying to force his way through. Lamlas was in the way. Nice piece of defending off the ref there. That's something unusual. Of course, unintentional, but unusual off the ref. François Carcouet, the French official. Germinal Dante Lubrano is the second ref. Charlotte Forrest, the third referee, and the fourth ref is Tom De Bruyne from Belgium. Elum Selek to restart the match for Morocco. Kawamura recovers possession for Japan in the middle third. He's going to try to connect with Takahashi on that left-hand side. Hirobayashi putting some pressure on Elum Selek. 4.5 minutes essentially remain till the end of the game. Both teams locked at 0-0. Can someone score a late winner? We saw that last night on match day 1 as France beat the strong Chinese side. The match resumes. Here's Kawamura, pressured by a couple of Moroccans. Baja attempting to force his way down the left-hand side. No foul on the play. Play on, says the ref. Sasaki disrupted there by Takahashi. It's an own goal! Morocco are ahead. Eiji Nakagawa cannot believe it. It's friendly fire. An own goal for Japan. Absolutely disastrous for the Asians as Morocco are ahead. Morocco break the deadlock. They lead 1-0. Friendly fire from the Japanese. They send it into their own net. Nothing Daisuke Sato could do about it. It's Japan 0, Morocco 1. We have a goal after all. Here's the replay. Just utter confusion there between Takahashi, Sasaki, who had the final touch. Nothing Daisuke Sato could do about it. The ball finds its way into the back of the net. It's Japan 0, Morocco 1. Roberto Izumi Sasaki is going to claim the own goal. Every now and then this happens in blind football. And now, of course, in need of a goal. There's an offensive substitution made by Eiji Nakagawa. He's taking off Roberto Sasaki, who scored the own goal, and placing Masaki Goto. The 46-year-old defender consoled by his teammates. The ref just making sure everything's okay with Takahashi's mask. Snizla back on the pitch, stepping in for Elum Selek. 4 minutes and 6 seconds remain. This is a huge result for Morocco. who at the very moment are at the top of this Group B alongside Colombia. Hirabayashi advancing down the left-hand side, slicing his way through. Can he get a shot on frame? No, he cannot. It's loose and alive inside the area. What's going to happen here? Referee sounds the whistle. There's a foul on the play. An offensive foul from Hirabayashi by the looks of it. Three minutes and 55 seconds remain. Yeah, an offensive foul, not from Hirabayashi, but rather Takahashi. There was a kick there. A great result for Morocco, who have the same 4 points now as Colombia at the top of this Group B, keeping in mind the top two teams advance to the semifinals. So at this very moment, the top two teams advancing to the semifinal would be Colombia and Morocco, not Argentina, the defending world champs. But of course, there's one more match day in the group stage. Argentina will be facing Japan, and Colombia will be facing Morocco. The Great Britain flag making its presence known, of course, in the bleachers as well. Less than 4 minutes remain. Can Japan muster some sort of reaction? Two-team fouls for the Japanese, one for Morocco, who lead courtesy of an own goal scored by the number 3 Sasaki. Sasaki with the unfortunate play for the Japanese. Takahashi now stepping off. Substitution on the Japanese side, as you saw a few moments ago. Yuzuki Sonobe, the 21-year-old forward, on the field. So Eiji Nakagawa, as you can imagine, is sending all of his men into offensive mode. 3:39 to go. It's a corner kick for Japan. They are pressuring. Set piece on that left-hand side. Things are not looking good for Eiji Nakagawa's team Japan. Hirabayashi working his way back and then inside. Halted in his tracks. No foul on the play. He gets back up quickly. Fouled by Lamlas. And keeping in mind, if Japan lose this game, they will have no chance of advancing to the semifinals. They will be fighting for either the 7th or 5th place in the Paralympic Games, since both Morocco and Argentina would have 4 points. More than the maximum Japan would reach if they did beat Argentina on match day 3. So the situation is not looking good for Team Japan. There's the guide, Tomohito Uebayashi, indicating to his men where the sticks are. That's the right post if you are Japan. The left, of course, if you are defending, if you're Morocco. There's the whistle. Masaki Goto pulls the trigger. Sensational save off the crossbar. Almost the equalizer for Japan. They came so close. First the save from Samir Bara, and then the ball would just gently bounce on the crossbar. Japan are pressuring. Hirabayashi switches direction. It's loose and alive. A number of players going for the ball all at once. Sneezlap. He's in the attacking third. Can he pull the trigger? Sneezlap! Almost Morocco's second. It finds the outside of the net. It fooled everyone at the Eiffel Tower Arena. The pace of the game has certainly picked up, hasn't it? Almost Morocco's second, almost Sneezlap's first of the Paralympic Games. Lamlas recovers from Morocco in the middle third, forcing his way through. Unsuccessful in his finish, though. Goal kick for Japan, who are in a hurry. Here's Yuzuki Sonobe, his first involvement of the game, trying to force his way through. Sonobe pulls the trigger. So close. Almost once again the Japanese equalizer. Just to the right of Bara's frame. Yuzuki Sonobe almost becoming the super sub off the bench. And he would have found himself on the score sheet. 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Samir Bara will be tended to by the medical staff. And here's the replay. First the save from the goalkeeper. And then the ball would bounce on the crossbar. Almost the equalizer there from Masaki Goto. The powerful left-footed finish. And since the ball would land outside of the area, there was nothing the Moroccan goalkeeper would do about it.
Mesdames et messieurs, comment pour le Maroc? Il reste 2 minutes et 16 secondes dans cette deuxième période. Allez, le Maroc mène à 0 face au Chateau.
Staying hydrated, very important, everyone. There's a Barcelona jersey, and I believe the other jersey there was a Botafogo from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. And look at the energy. The fans now making their presence known, their voices very much heard. And as the Eiffel Tower Stadium is roaring before the match resumes, it's going to have to quiet down for the remaining 2 minutes and 16 seconds of this game. And what a game it has been, especially in the second half. Morocco were able to score with an own goal from Roberto Izubi Sasaki, and now Japan are pressuring. Japan are knocking on the door. They've had their chances. Fasten your seatbelts, everyone, as I like to say. These remaining minutes will be good. Here's Ait Baja in the middle third. He swings this ball all the way the other way for Sneezlap on that left wing. Able to keep it inside. And he get a shot on frame, disrupted just in the nick of time by Masaki Goto. Sneezlap still has it in the middle third. Good piece of defending there from Husam Gili. Kawamura reclaims possession for Japan in the middle third. Clean steal there. Nice piece of defending from Ait Baja. Look at the amount of shots. 10 for Japan, 11 for Morocco. Just 4 on target, though. Sneezlap, pressured by Hirabayashi, able to force his way through. Nice nutmeg there on Kawamura as he's advancing towards the left-hand side, pressured by Masaki Goto. Attempted to pull the trigger with his right foot, couldn't find the ball. It's a counter-attack for Japan in the other direction. Kawamura running at Morocco. He goes down. Foul on the play. 1 minute and 4 seconds remain. Japan and Morocco heading for a dramatic end to this clash. Japan with a set piece. Ryo Kawamura fouled by El Habib Ait Baja from Morocco. Nice wide angle here of the Eiffel Tower Arena in the foreground, and then the Eiffel Tower itself in all of its glory in the background. Timeout Japan. Eiji Nakagawa speaking with his players, thinking of a strategy to find that late equalizer. This result is eliminating Japan from the semifinals. With this result, Japan no longer have chances of advancing to the semifinals. Keeping in mind the top 2 teams of each group advance to the semifinals. The third place teams play for the 5th place, and then the last place teams play for the 7th place. That is how the Cécifoot works for the Paralympics.
Allez, on peut les applaudir bien fort, s'il vous plaît. Les Honnêtes, compagnie, faites-moi du bruit.
Is this the moment for Japan, or will Morocco be able to hold on to that 1-0 lead? A huge result for Morocco. Japan are making it 2 defeats in 2 games. Morocco still undefeated. A tie against Argentina, the defending world champs, and now a win against Japan, who have the set piece with Taisi Hirabayashi and Ryo Kawamura, the danger men for the Asian side. 1 minute and 4 seconds remain. Basically 60 seconds of playing time remain before the full-time whistle. Set piece for Japan taken just behind the 12-meter mark. Hirabayashi squashed against the board. It's loose and alive in there. Samir Baha eventually claims it. These final 51 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, will be dramatic. That much I can tell you. You certainly have to praise the resilience of these players. Running into each other at full force, being smashed against the board, and immediately they get back up. .51 seconds remain. Morocco at the top of Group B with 4 points alongside Colombia. Japan dead last with 2 defeats from 2 games, no points. Looking to change that narrative. They have 40 seconds right now. Hirabayashi accelerating, weaving his way forward. Hirabayashi's sensational run. Can Takahashi pull the trigger? Yes, he can. Not powerful enough, though, to beat Samir Baha. And then he would collide with a Moroccan goalkeeper. 28 seconds to go. Here's the replay. I really feel bad for Samir Baha. Over the course of the entire match, constantly he's had players running into him. You certainly have to praise the resilience and strength, of course, of the Moroccan goalkeeper. One of the standout goalkeepers, without a doubt, of this Group B. Stopped the PK from Maxi Espinillo on match day 1 against Argentina. Stopped everything that was thrown his way against Japan here. 28 seconds, less than 30 seconds remain. Japan and Morocco at 3 team fouls. 2 more for either team, and the opposing side will get a direct free kick. Kento Tori making his Paralympic debut, stepping in for Takarashi. Can the 33-year-old midfielder be the super sub? There's the clearance. Corner kick for Morocco. Kawamura had the final touch. This is exactly what the African side wanted. Daisuke Sato placing his teammates on that near post. Substitution, Hirabayashi is going to step in.
Changement pour l'équipe du Japon, la sortie du numéro 11, Kento Tori, l'entrée du numéro 6, Taichi Kobayashi. D'ailleurs, pour les athlètes de la force, s'il vous plaît.
There's Kento Tori.
On va pousser tous ensemble, place, on a encore à jouer.
Only a few seconds on the pitch for the Japanese midfielder. Hirabayashi back on. The countdown begins once again. Sneezlap able to force his way through. Kawamura attempting to win it back for Japan. 5 seconds to go. The match will end. Morocco have done it. A historic win for Morocco. They beat Japan 1-0. At the top of this Group B alongside Colombia, also with 4 points. An extraordinary performance from the 5-time African champs. They remain undefeated in the Paralympic Games. As for the Japanese, they will be playing either the 5th or 7th place match. No chances for the Asians to advance to the semifinals. On match day 3, Japan will be facing Argentina, while Morocco will be facing Colombia. The group leaders clash.
A round of applause for the team of Japan.
Roberto Izumi Sasaki in the second half scored the own goal for Japan that gave Morocco the 3 points. 2 matches played for Morocco. 1 win and 1 tie. 1 goal scored. 2 matches played for Japan. 2 defeats, 2 goals conceded. There's Zurail Sneezla. He had an extraordinary performance. Always giving the Japanese defense a tough time. Hakim Lalas also to praise for his defensive diligence. And these players have the supporters on their feet, clapping, recognizing the spectacle that they just saw. Here are the statistics. 12 shots from Japan, 6 on target, 11 for Morocco, 4 on target. Morocco with 58% ball possession against 42 from Japan. Numbers pertaining to this 1-0 win of Morocco over the Japanese. And here are the standings of Group B. Keeping in mind the top 2 teams advance to the semifinals. At the moment, it's Colombia and Morocco, not Argentina. But that clash between Morocco and Colombia on match day 3 will be exciting, as will the battle between Argentina and Japan. We have a lot of excitement ahead of us. The Moroccan supporter there, very, very content. Morocco 1, Japan 0 is the full-time score at the Eiffel Tower Arena. The own goal from Roberto Izumi Sasaki was enough to secure the 3 points for the African side.
Paralympic Games are on sale. Go to tickets.paris2024.org.
The Japanese supporter there folding her flag, certainly hoping for better days. And a nice angle here of the French flag waving in the distance.
Merchandise are still available in all the boutiques, and the boutiques are still open, so don't miss out on all the merchandise.
Group B with
consacre à la réussite des Jeux Paralympiques 2024. Merci aux formidables volontaires.
All right, everyone, it's match day 2 of the Ceci Foot, the blind football tournament of the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Day 5, 0-0 between Colombia and Argentina in the South American Classic. Morocco got the better of Japan, 1-0. Both Morocco and Colombia at the very top of this Group B. Argentina in third and Japan in last.
Merci à tous d'avoir fait du bruit. J'espère que vous avez passé une belle matinée avec nous au pied de la Tour Eiffel sous le soleil. Merci.
That concludes the first session of the day, and like Charlie said, thank you very much for being with us this morning.